What's going on everyone, this is Kedar here. Today in this video, stimulus check update. And today Joe Biden makes an announcement about a May deadline that could impact 2023 stimulus check. And if you are somebody rely on social security benefit payments, if you are waiting for another stimulus check regardless of your retirement benefits, SSI, ssdi or any of those fixed benefits from the Social Security Administration, then this change could impact your stimulus check in the 2023. Whether it's your retirement, SSI, ssdi, any of those fixed income benefits coming from the Social Security Administration, you are going to want to keep eye on this one because we have got some Social Security update information for you regarding the stimulus in addition to that. And by the way, just to clarify, on a federal level for everybody in the nation, we are talking about a federal level fourth stimulus check. There is still a slim chance that stimulus money could be sent for other important reasons. Well, are you one of those millions of Americans waiting for a new stimulus check to arrive? According to the latest update from President Joe Biden, which has left many people worried because of the future of the stimulus check. And in a recent announcement, President Biden has mentioned a potential May deadline. And well, it's not just any ordinary deadline. We are talking about future of the 2023 stimulus check. In the recent announcement, President Biden basically mentioned the deadline that could impact the 2023 stimulus check. And this news has sparked a lot of questions, lot of confusions, and many people are left wondering what it means for their finances. And chances are you could be one of the people affected by this important update. And today in this video, we are going to take a closer understanding what's really going on, what's this May deadline is all about. So without further ado, let's deep dive into all the important details. However guys, quickly before we start, make sure to subscribe to our channel. How to guys? Be sure all the notifications are turned on so you'll never miss new updates from our channel. Whether it's benefits, raises to your benefits, we have got tons of updates onto our channel. Post stimulus checks, statewide stimulus update, SNAP, EBT, PBT, the benefit issuance date, we have got tons of updates. So make sure to check out our channel. And without further ado, let's jump right into all the important details and let's check it out what this article has to say. Well, the COVID-19 pandemic has changed people's lives forever. So it's not surprising it's resulted in the countries officially entering into a state of emergency. However, despite the fact that COVID-19 has not been eradicated, the life has largely returned to the normal for the most of the people. And as the threat of the pandemic waned, the country remained officially in the state of emergency. However, things are changing very rapidly now. That is going to be ending very soon. With the latest announcement done by the President Joe Biden, they have recently announced that the National and Public Health Emergency Declaration would be extended one more time until May 11th. So this is it guys, for the 2023, the Public Health Emergency Declaration would be only extended for one more time and that's it. And right after that, they would be going to terminate those public health emergency declarations. So that's a very important deadline. Now, speaking of the important announcement, well, this could affect likelihood of many people. Whether you'll get another stimulus check or not, well, that will totally depend on this important deadline. So I wanted to make sure that everybody knows that now officially this meet the 60-day notice and this is a plenty of time for them. So I just recommend everyone to just prepare for this important thing happening right now. In fact, this could be officially coming to an end. In my previous video, I already shared some of the implications this important change will have for funding the pandemic programs. Now, this important announcement could affect the likelihood whether or not you'll receive another stimulus check into your bank account. Now, an end of the state emergency likely means that no more COVID-related stimulus payments. When the COVID-19 pandemic first hit full force in the United States, well, this one prompted bipartisan action to offer financial help to public during the lockdowns. In fact, both of the first and second stimulus check were supported by lawmakers and most importantly from both of the sides. After Biden took office, however, Republicans largely stopped supporting the idea of one or more financial relief. In fact, the third stimulus check was passed by Democrats only with no support from the lawmakers on other side. Now with the control of the Congress has shifted since Biden took the office, so it's no longer possible for a fourth federal level stimulus check to be authorized without support from both Republicans and Democrats. And therefore, as a result, it is very unlikely that federal government would send out another payment unless the pandemic once again presented and gave a threat as it initially did. And with the president indicating that the emergency declaration is coming to an end, this is a clear-cut sign that experts do not expect the pandemic to ramp up and cause further lockdowns. So this is confirmed, and if the COVID-19 is no longer an emergency after May, then Congress will have no incentive at all to come together to try send out a fourth stimulus check. And that kind of intrigues a most important question. Does this mean stimulus checks are entirely off the table? Does that mean we shouldn't expect a federal level fourth stimulus check at all? Now coming over to the funds, well, there is also a leftover funds remaining from the previous packages which are still sitting there, and we are talking about like $500 billion right over here. It's not a small amount of money. So what's going to be happening with this one? Now let's take a look at that. So does this mean the stimulus check are entirely off the table? Well, pandemic related stimulus payment will almost assured not to be coming once COVID-19 is no longer considered as an emergency, but there is still a slim chance that stimulus money could be sent for other important reasons. Well, what could be those? And we are talking about a slim chance that could really send out the stimulus check for other important reasons. And actually, we are talking about stimulus relief that has been authorized during the recession in the past. So if economic condition worsen, it's totally possible that bipartisan bill could be passed to provide more financial help. And this would not be a COVID-19 related payment, though instead it would be designed to help jumpstart poor economy if lawmakers believe that this extra money is a bit of a help necessary to keep the economy afloat. And speaking of the current economy situation, well, take a look at this important headline. Just today, 2023 recession would mean job losses for most of the industries, even as other add workers. Well, right over here, economists are predicting that there is a chance that mild recession will be coming this year, which means there is a slim chance of sending out the stimulus check. In the case if the recession will come, then there is a still chance. Many economists are predicting this year this will be likely mean a job losses for most of the US industries from manufacturing to professional services. But some sectors will be slammed harder than others, while a few will eke out small gains in a tough environment. And couple of the poised to thrive the despite turn down. And check this important article. Is US economy really heading for a recession? Well, actually the answer is very intriguing. Well, here is the good news about US economy right now. Despite wave of high profile layoff announcement, most workers are still employed, and last week Bureau of Labor Statistics reported that number of people filling employment benefits fell to about 9 months low of 186,000. Therefore, the unemployment rate remains at 3.5%. Now, what does this mean for you? Well, this figure is the lowest in a half century, and there are about 10.5 million job openings. And yet, many economists believe that we are heading for some type of a economic recession, and it just might not look like the recession we have previously expected, but we could still experience a mild inflation, not like we have seen in the COVID-19 levels. There are many economists still forecasting a mild recession will be hitting very soon. That means if we officially see a mild recession, if the government do acknowledge that we are in a mild recession, then there is a slim chance that the stimulus money could be sent out for other reason like that. And money isn't an issue because from the previous legislative action we have like $6 trillion allocation, and from that figure in the orange bar we have like $5.5 trillion utilized for the help in various sorts of stimulus checks and other important actions. But still we have like $500 billion sitting onto the table. Once government clearly acknowledge that we are still in a mild recession, then there is a slim chance we could receive a fourth stimulus check onto the federal level. Now, just to clarify all the important details regarding a fourth federal level stimulus check, guys, as of right now I'm doing this video, none of the fourth stimulus check have been approved from the government, but we are talking about some of the possibilities that could go with the federal fourth stimulus check. And as many economists are predicting, if we see a mild recession, then there is a possibility of a federal level fourth stimulus check. They have previous leftover money sitting onto the table. Once government recognize there is a mild recession, then for the government there will be a good reason to provide a stimulus check to pump the economy and boost the economy quickly so that they can help out people during the hard times. And it's not just because people are facing difficulties, it's because the economy really needs the stimulus money to stimulate the economy. With that being said, let me know your thoughts on this one. Hope you find this video helpful, so make sure to hit that like. Do subscribe to our channel How To Guys with all the bell notification turn on. And this is Kedar from How To Guys signing out.